Hello everyone. Today we're going to solve the question make the array beautiful. Okay. So it says given an array of negative and non-negative integers, you have to make the array beautiful. An array is beautiful if two adjacent elements are either negative or non-negative. Okay. So if two adjacent elements or integers are different, that is one of them is negative and another is non-negative, we should just remove them. Okay, so this is the main thing. Like see there, this is we have to start from the left side. Okay, we have to start from the left side. Now there is no integer left to this one, so we don't need to check for this. Now for this element, the left element of this is a positive integer, and this itself is also a positive integer, so it will remain no issue with this. For this element, it is also having a positive integer to its left, and it is also a positive integer, so no issue with this. But for this integer, this is a negative integer but it has a positive integer to its left, therefore we should just remove them. Okay, we should just remove them. Now coming, if we remove them, the remaining array will be 1, 2, 5 and minus 1. Now this was done, this was done. Now for this element, this is a positive element and to its left is also a positive element. So no issue with this. Now if we come to minus 1, this is a negative element but to its left is a positive element. Therefore, we should remove them. Therefore, the total remaining array after all operations will be 1 and 2. Okay. I have to understand the question that what we have to perform. So to solve this problem, we are going to need a stack. Okay, stack. Let's run the concept. Like see if the let's say this is a stack. Okay. Now currently this is empty. Okay. So whatever we element, we need to traverse through the array and fill it into the stack according to our condition. So at first the stack is empty. So whatever element we get, positive or negative, we put it in the stack. Okay, one. Now two. Now we will check that if the top of the stack, currently the top of the stack is here, so the top of the stack, the element at top of the stack is positive, and this element is also positive. Therefore, we can put it in the stack. Okay, this can be done. Now what we need to do is we we come here 3. The top is 2, 2 is a positive number and 3 is a positive number, so we include 3 in the stack. Okay, now that means we push 3 in the stack. Now we reach minus 2. The top element of the stack is positive and the current element is negative, therefore we have to pop from the stack. So to pop from the stack, we'll remove 3. Okay, now we come to 5. For 5, we see that the element at the top of the stack is 2. Therefore, and the current element, that is 5, is also positive. Therefore, we should uh, push 5 into the top of the stack. Okay. Now minus 1. Minus 1 means that this is positive and this is negative. Therefore, we should pop from the stack. Okay. Now the all the elements are checked. Therefore, we need to create a new array. We need to create a new array. Okay, and fill these values one by one. and return this array. Okay, I hope you understand the question and the procedure how we are going to solve this. This is stack. So for the code part, what we're going to do is we just need to check like for this position and 2, 3, and let's say we are now at element minus 2. Okay, so at this position we're going to do one thing. We need two conditions for popping. Okay, if sorry, not two conditions. We will in the code we have total two conditions. That means if the top of the stack is positive and the current element is negative, therefore we will pop. Okay, so how are we going to write it? We are going to write it like we're going to we're going to initialize a stack. That means a list, as Python does not have uh, any stack, so you are going to use list for I in array. That means we're traversing the array one by one. So if stack, that means if the stack is not empty and uh, stack stack of -1, that means the top element of the stack is greater than 0, and I, that means the current element, is less than 0. Okay, or the opposite to it, stack of -1 is negative and I is positive. Okay, I is positive. That means in this case we will pop. That means stack dot pop. Okay. Now, if you don't understand, let's check it. If the top of the stack -1 means, see, if this is a stack 1, 2, 3, stack -1 means the last position. Okay, this is S, so S -1 means the first element from the reverse order. Okay, therefore -2 means second element from the reverse order. Okay, this is a concept. So if the top element of the stack is positive but the current value is negative, or if the s- top of the stack is negative and the current value is positive, therefore we will pop. And else, that means, and else at any case, whether if it is if the stack is empty, or the correct, that means the top is positive and I is also positive, or top is negative and I is also negative, that in that case we will append I. Okay, that will run, and we have to return the beautiful array. So as this stack is itself a list, we can return it directly, stack. Okay, so let's compile. Okay, so I had done one mistake. I had to write return here, return stack, as this is the list itself, and I had to close on break parenthesis here. So now let's compile and run. And okay, the bracket should not be here. And let's submit, and the test cases have passed. If you find this video helpful, please subscribe to the channel, and if you have any doubts, please comment below. I'll try to reply.